Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker. We're going out on a 1-4-5 today, and I have something specific I would like to see if I can make it work, but I won't even get into it if we don't even see the components that I think I would need. For now, if you have more speed than the enemy, gain 3 additional strikes. That's going to be a problem, so we should probably find some speed. Well, some thorns would also work pretty well, especially if we had lots of them. Now, would I rather get more thorns and let them hit me? No, they're probably still coming out ahead because they're going to heal. So we'll get more speed than them. That way they're just hitting us once. And get even more speed than them. There's going to be a golem somewhere around this grass. There's one of the things that I wanted to find. And there should be some piles of weapons around here too, which might have the other thing I'm wanting to find. Let's touch that right next to a bonfire while we're here. These are not the weapons I was hoping for. So we'll just stay as we are for a second, but keep looking. Gain 1 armor, gain 1 attack. Right now I'll take the attack, but on a new weapon I might swap that for armor. Come on, show me more piles of weapons. That's what this whole biome's about, isn't it? There's a golem. Just probably right, yep, right there. I don't need more speed, and I don't want more thorns, because I want the potion. But they're really not giving me any more piles of weapons. I guess I should be looking for the flags, shouldn't I? That's how that works. These were not what I wanted to see either. Let's do this for a second then, just because it's fun. Though, did we even heal? Are we at full health? We are. Unfortunately, we just cannot get over this freeze right now. They do get us. That's fine. We'll go again. Right, no immediate fires to guide us. However, spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. On hit, deal 1 damage. God, that's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Let's heal back some of what they're going to hit us for. That'll help as well. Some armor. Some more armor. There's a golem right here. A little oil on that blade is nice. More lifeblood helmet than we already have is probably excess. Nothing to cook. Turn, start, gain 1 additional strike. That's fun. It's not really what I was looking for specifically, but it's fun. On hit, restore 1 health. We'd need an edge. And 1 more attack stat, but could be interesting. Haven't touched a teleporter down here yet, so I guess we're going down to this oil. There's the horse there. Shop over here. That works. What are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of that guy. Stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. Turn start, gain poison. Remove 1 at turn start. Roll once. On hit, decrease your poison by 2 and give it to the enemy. Ooh, okay. Alright, I know we've been all over the place in our game here, but I'll take it. Do we have a recipe for spine fruit mushroom? I don't. Alright, well, that's as good a reason as any for me to go back to... We saw a cauldron just up there. Are we going to get to the oil and to the cauldron? I think we are. It's not that far. What are you? Turn start, gain 1 poison and 1 thorns, gain 3 attack. Okay. Happy with that. Then... Do I think I'm going to win? Spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. On hit, deal 1 damage. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. I'd like more armor, honestly. So I don't really want this egg yet. I thought about it. I dismissed the thought. In lieu of more armor... Well, hold on. If I give them more poison, then they'll always have more poison, but this guy's getting armor, so... Health is a kind of armor, if it keeps you alive longer. There's a fire right here. I hope we win. I'm not the most confident I've ever been, but I hope we win. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, so getting the vampire teeth, or whatever they're called, the poison teeth, seems like it would be very good for us right now. Is there a teleporter anywhere near? Because this is the get a second edge location off the gnome guy. But we don't have a first edge yet, so that needs to be prioritized. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. Sure. Right. Touch that. Then I want to get to a golem. There's a shop just above us. We have no money. I'm not that invested in more thorns. That was just kind of a nice to have. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all your wounded items. Gain thorns equal to enemy attack. That's going to be a problem if we don't kill them really fast. What I'd also like to find... Well, there's an edge... or a chance for us to get an edge down here. That'll be good. What I would like to find is another mushroom. Because I think that synergizes nicely for us. Battle start, gain armor equal to lost health. Doesn't help me. Gain thorns equal to enemy attack on wounded. They've got a lot of attack. Alright, I'll take that instead of that. Now I'm looking for an edge. If the enemy doesn't have any poison, give them 2 poison. On hit, decrease your poison by 2 and give it to the enemy. I assume that goes before this, and therefore it's useless. So I'll take that. I'll touch that. I'll look at your stock. First time you gain armor, double it. Bramble Belt and Thorn Ring could just be a win. I can afford them both. Take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. Gain 1 thorn, give the enemy 1 additional strike. They would take 11 damage twice. And then be dead. I mean, there's one way to do it. How much time do we have? We have a while. There's a teleporter right near here. So, we just got an edge. I would like to get a second edge over here. I'll start gain 1 attack, on hit gain 1 armor. I guess the armor. I don't really need more attack. And then I'll take the speed. Nothing for the cauldron right now. None of that is the build I want. So are we doing this shopping? I guess we kind of have to. But I think I win without it. 7 attack. They're going to steal armor from us. We now have armor to steal, which is kind of a shame, but then we steal it back, so kind of moot. Riptide, if you have more speed than the enemy, give them 3 Riptide. Yeah, I think I'm just going to come here and we'll do this. And just win. I hope. I hope this goes the way I think it does. Goodbye. On hit, spend 1 armor to gain 1 attack. Exposed, gain armor. Holy shield with holy tome. Wounded, regain base armor. Wounded, retrigger the last wounded item. You have exactly 1 tome, it triggers additional time. Holy shield, double plated armor. Okay, so giving them 2 attacks with 11 thorns. We're going to steal their armor for a start. I would like a teleporter next to a bonfire tonight, if I could. There's one next to a regular fire. I guess we do still have Golden Lifeblood Helmet. So it's just the take 5 damage is the dangerous part of this equation, I think. We can teleport right back down to there. So let's go to here. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No! How do you kill me? You're faster than us. God damn it. Oh, I'm so mad. I could have avoided that. We were doing interesting things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, back to the drawing board. What are we going to sketch up next? Restore 1 health, health, purity, cookbook, armor. Show me a pile of weapons. There is not one. There's going to be a golem in this forest. Just take me to it. Save me the steps. I was about as far away as I could in this forest. They're attacking for 2. Pacifist staff would get over them, but it's going to take a long time. Back to the golem. Alright, we are very armoured, which is nice. Bones? Well, hard to say no. Alright, I would love an oil to increase this attack a bit. That's a pretty random thing to find. Well, I guess that would do it, wouldn't it? Where's that golem? All the way up there. Touch that. I can get to the golem and get back to that fairy. Is it a fairy? What was I thinking about? No, the egg, yeah. Get the egg. I got no idea what's going on. I'm all tired and full of puppy brain. Alright, we got him. There's an oil right here. Okay. There's bones right here that we have not seen the resultant grave of. More armor, obviously. More armor, obviously. Okay, well, now I want to get back to the golem before we get to these bones. Is there a teleporter here? There is not. 42 armor is solid, though. I'd like to get rid of some of this acid, if I could. That's not going to work out. That's not going to work out. I'll take one of those instead of one of those just to reduce our acid outlay. Grave over here. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. Deal 1 damage. Turn start. This item gains 2 damage. That sounds good, doesn't it? An armor oil would be 2 free armor. We also don't have an edge for our weapon yet. Clear Spring Watermelon would be a way to get rid of some of the acid. take me... Oh, there's no weapon pit here. There's an oil there. Where was that on that other run we were doing? Remove all your acid, restore 2 health for each acid removed. Doesn't really help. I'll start stone stuff for 1 turn. Don't think that really helps either. Exposed, gain armor equal to your base armor. Similar, but not the same. I'll start. Gain 2 purity on hit, remove 1 purity on hit, deal 1 damage. I think we're going to be okay. I can't remember what lightning bottle turns into at the ferryman. If I've ever even seen that before. There's 2 free armor, and then let's go to this teleporter here. Alright, this is as good as we're getting, I think. Earlier on, did we see a thing that makes this happen twice? Because if we did, I should endeavour to find it again. I think it was a trading hut, but it could have been one of the other runs I've done recently. Right, thank goodness our strength is going to go up to hopefully keep on pace with the healing that they're getting. Oh, they're hitting us quite hard now, though. And they get 2 additional strikes when they're wounded. Damn! Alright, well, we're going again. We are going again. That's a fun start to go up against. I'll take that for now. I'll grab one of those. Grab one of those. Right, show me the place with the piles of weapons. That's what I really want. But I'll take that grave. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. I mean, they'll have a little more attack by then. On hit, give the enemy 2 poison. But they'll have armor, so the poison won't go through. I'll do that instead. Touch those. Grab that. This is the land of golems. Do I see green Diglet Hills yet? I do not. I wish I did. That's going to be somewhere down here, isn't it? Because it's not up here. Take me straight to it, just so... Oh! There's not the direction I was expecting to go. Cauldron's no good to me. Have not seen... Oh, there's a battlefield down there. We have seen a battlefield. Not going to get there promptly enough. I'll just take more armor, even if we don't get rid of the other stuff. Okay. Give me one of those for now. Check over here. When you restore health, give the enemy 1 poison. You skip your strike, restore 3 health. I'm gonna go touch that. Is this the same? That's probably the same as that one. Piles of weapons. Not the ones I want. So hard to find rare weapons in it. I will take some more attack stat. Also, not the stuff I was looking for, but this is more interesting than what I had. I want another one of those. Thanks. Now I need a golem. Check your stock. Horsey. Take me to another golem. Now you need an edge. These ones were bad, right? They were not great, put it that way. A fish. I don't love it, but it's there. Also not the stuff I was looking for. Do I know what a fish and a mushroom make? Got to be here somewhere. Poisonous pufferfish. If you have no armor, take down... battle start. Gain 3 poison and give the enemy riptide equal to your poison. No. Not really what I want. I don't want to get more riptide in play right now. That would be bad for me. I think I'm getting crushed today. Oh, we're not dead yet. I don't even know what I'm getting rid of anymore. Right, there's flags there. Don't really care about flags. You are faster than us, but we have a lot of armor. So I think we're fine. Yes. Very fine. Still not the thing I was originally looking for. Right, get me a golem, please. We took an edge, didn't we? We did. We did take an edge. There's got to be... there's a golem over there. Okay. Alright, more health is just generally nice to have. Is there a cauldron around? There is. If we go this way, we can go via the looking glass. That's super interesting to me. Okay. We're going to keep this. We might as well have a better one. How far away was Super Mega Golem? Not too far, I think. Right, we could get more base health, or more shield, or more armor, more attack gain. 10 health, 6 armor. We already have a lot of attack. I'm going to take the base HP because it's the biggest number. Then, can I get to that fire, please? Thank you. Alright, they're not super juiced in their explosives. Whereas we are super juiced in our attack stat. Okay, thorns. Can't strike. Turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. Gain armor equal to lost health. First time, each turn you gain thorns, restore that much health. Cool down, gain more attack. Roast, armor, health, health, health. Okay. What do I want? That's a great question. I want a regular golem. Where is he? There's one. Oh, is that? That's a different area than this one, I think. Oh, there's one there, so that'll be it. Such obscure assortment of golemed stuff today. Case in point. Now we're going back again. Right. Get me anywhere fresh and new. Do I want to fairy anything right now? This is not useful for gaining thorns is not useful to me in this fight because they don't strike. So let's change it, shall we? Battle start, give the enemy poison equal to your attack. That's not bad. We might have to get rid of some of their stuff, but it's not bad. There's another golem down here. And a chance for some shopping. We're not... Every other turn, gain 1 health, restore 1 health. We are restoring health. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. I don't think it's good enough long term. This time you gain armor, double it. Gaining 6 here. It's not huge. This is what I was originally looking for when I started the episode. I wanted to get Melting Ice Blade with 8 base attack and a strong muscle potion so that of 4 hits, I would lose 4 attack and gain 4 attack, and thus perpetually be in a high state of attack. But well, this is on 3 hits, so I'd slowly get stronger, but I'd start at a really high base. But now we're just stronger than that anyway, so never mind. We are going to poison the enemy. But stunning doesn't matter here because the enemy isn't striking, so no strike means no stun concerns. Exposed, take 5 damage, 10 armor. Yeah, I think I want that. Right, we are at max health. Nothing for the golem right now. There's a horse. Horse has got to take us deeper into the unknown somewhere, right? Whenever you lose health, take 1 additional damage. Battle start, gain armor equals to lost health. Battle start, steal 5 health from the enemy. They're only dealing damage. Riptide as well. I'm like, do I want 12 more base armor? What would I get rid of? Never know. There should be a farmer around here as well somewhere, but I don't really have a good candidate for what I want. We're getting really far across the map, though. You can activate exposed 1 additional time per battle. It's not bad. What do I get rid of? They're not giving us any negative stats. So apart from this 1 purity, we're not really getting anything out of this. Whenever you restore health, give the enemy 1 poison. I like that. When we're giving them poison equal to our attack to start, once we get through their armor, they're going to have a lot of poison problems. But I also like activating additional thing to get 6. Oh no, we don't get armor on exposed with this. We just take the damage again. That's not good. Okay, I don't want that. Let's do this. What have you got to show me? Special trader. We did not pass over a teleporter on the path. Yeah, I think we got this one. Between the poison and that strike. Okay. Battle start, gain 1 additional strike. Battle start, gain 1 attack. 4 acid, 20 armor. Battle start, gain 1 acid and 5 poison. While you have acid, get acid attack, purity, regen, purity, attack, additional stacks of status effects, purity, holy shield, hard-boiled egg, wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. So they're going to have a lot of poison, but we've got to get through a lot of their armor to do it. Speed is not something for us to focus on. I don't think that works out for us. Huge thorns could work for us, given that they're going to start out with a couple of extra attacks. Battle start, gain armor equal to lost health. Battle start, gain 5 max health, restore 5 health. Whenever you lose armor, deal 1 damage. Time bomb. Melting Ice Blade. How much do I care about any of this specifically? I don't know. Maybe we'll come back. There's a teleporter right there, so if we want to come back, we can. We're already healing on our opening turn. More armor. I'll take it just because we can. Rave. Battle start, gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. Yes, please. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. That also would do a lot for us. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, replace that, and then the fancy shopkeep. Add a time bomb. What would I get rid of for a time bomb? This is getting rid of 2 stats. But we don't have any negative stats anymore. They're not giving us any bad stats, so swap the watermelon for that. And then let's go east. All right, there's the eastern border. Can we get a win today? $17 poison is pretty good. We just have to get through one more attack. And that poison's going to finish them. Very solid. Right, a guy that can't strike, so we can get rid of our thorns. Health, health. Gain thorns equal to enemy attack on wounded. Wounded, stun the enemy for a turn. First time you gain thorns, each turn, restore that much. Restore to full, decrease books, stuns. Give the enemy a status thing. Okay, I think our poison is going to do a lot here. Let's check over here. What have you got? Exposed. Lose 5 health and gain 15 armor. Exposed. Take 5 damage. Exposed. Lose 5 health. I like... Okay, the marble mirror. Are they getting any more armor than this 4 they have? Because if they're not, the marble mirror can go. It has served its purpose. Yes. Can't strike, turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. So every time we're stunned, they're going to get more thorns. So now I kind of wish I had that watermelon, ironically. And that's going to symphony off of that. Okay, so we got a lot of stun to worry about. I kind of want to find some way that I can do 4 damage immediately. Because they don't have any way of gaining armor So, if I can do 4 damage, the poison can just start ticking away. And that 4 damage would be iron shrapnel, if that's in play somewhere. If you're above 50% health, lose 3 health, gain 1 attack. I don't love that. Where am I going to find iron shrapnel? Probably just in a shop. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. Would that be stun? It would be stun. Okay, that helps. There's a shopkeeper over here. We only got 5 money, though. So, next best hope would be graves, I guess. I'll start gain 6 armor and 6 poison. I don't want to spend on re-rolling. There's Super Mega Golem. Been around these parts before. I'll take one of those instead of that. I mean, giving acid would also do it. These are not the places I want to see. Where do I want to go? I want to find graves. Do I have any teleporters that are anywhere near graves that I've not been? It's just the whole left side of the map we haven't been to. Have we seen bones over here? Yes. Yes, we already have. Battle start, gain armor equal to lost health. Last day. I definitely don't want that, because I don't want... I don't want... Remove all your poison and gain 3 armor for each. Gain 3 for each equipped wood. Food, wood food. I don't want to spend money on that if I can find a different shop anytime imminently. I don't want regen, because regen will get in the way of... no, we're not going to find it. Any shop at all? Regen interrupts our ignore first status effect we're afflicted with. That's the sentence I was trying to get out. Can't get to that shop. I should have looked sooner. Can't get to that shop. No, we are not going to find the one item that my brain thinks can win this for us. There's a forest there. But we don't find... We got an empty slot. And it's useless potion. So if we win this, we're doing it basically on 10 slots instead of more. Oh yeah, that thorn is a problem. And we still have 5 stun. If I could have gotten rid of this, they would have just been getting nuked by poison. Probably not even enough, but... I guess the other thing I could have tried to do was find a weapon that doesn't strike, but too late now. Rushed, mate. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.